If you're setting up Wi-Fi at the home or in your business, I always think it's a good idea to set it up in dual channel where you have a private network for your residents or your staff, and then have a public network with limited access to the rest of the network. It provides a egress to the internet, and that's about it. You have one that's secure, one unsecured. First thing you do when you get a wireless router is change the default password. Typically the default password is password. Every now and again you'll see something a little different, but change that first, then go in and make other changes. You can do MAC filtering, which a MAC address is a hardware address that each device on your network has. So if another device tries to come on the network and they're not in that MAC filter, they will not be allowed access to the network. If I know that I have 3 computers on my network at home, and I know that everyone in my house has a phone, then I know that I have 6 nodes on my network. So I will limit how many IP addresses can be on my network to 6. And then I don't have to worry about trespassers or hitchhikers on my network, because once I have it at full capacity, it will not give them any more IPs, and that helps quite a bit. With your router, you can log in and actually see how many devices are attached. If you didn't want to do that, there's apps for your phone. One of the ones I use is called Fing. Fing is a free app you can download, and it will tell you every node on your network. Most nodes are easily identifiable. It'll say Brian's phone or Brian's PC or something along those lines, but if you see something that doesn't look like it should belong there, you can then log into your router and reconfigure it to block that particular device or whatever it may be, and see if it breaks something within your house, and you can turn it back on, or then you've secured your network against that. And the thing with Wi-Fi is you're never going to be truly 100% secure, but being proactive is definitely the way to practice that, and do random security audits. A couple times a year, make sure that you don't have hitchhikers on your network. Depending on where your proximity is, if you're near if you live near a public place, or your office is in office suites, you could have several people by default just getting on your network without you even knowing. Another thing is strong passwords. How the human brain works is the typical password is 4 to 6 characters, starting with a capital letter and ending in 1 to 2 numbers. So hackers and crackers know this. They then set up their dictionary attacks and their cracking attempts in that format. So what you do is start off with a number or a character, like an exclamation point or an asterisk, and then you end in a capital letter. It's not saying that it's going to stop them from being able to hack or crack your password, but it will slow their attempts to hopefully you will be able to see their attempts. Because typically when in those type of scenarios, they have a limited amount of attempts to be able to crack into something before they're locked out. And that's really what you're trying to do. You're trying to slow them down.